Moving on, once we have identified our feasible region, we have to focus on our objective function. Well, our objective function said that we have to minimize the cost, and it was equivalent to c is equals to 6x plus 4y. To identify the cost minimization point, we will find the corners of our graphs or our feasible regions corners. Let's say this is point A, this is point B, this point is C, and this point is equals to D. Now we will have to find the coordinates of A, B, C and D. Since D lies on x-axis, we know that at x-axis y is always 0, and when you will draw the graph, you can easily identify the x value will be 5. Now since I don't have graph paper, I have sketched this graph. When you will properly draw this graph, you will get to know the exact coordinates of C, B and A. I assume that you have general knowledge of reading graphs and identifying these points. Once you have drawn the graph on a graph paper and identify the points, the coordinates of A, B, C and D should 3, 2, 1, 6 and 3, 4. Now in certain situations or certain equations, you will be required to sketch the graph. In that case, you have to find these coordinates without drawing the graph. And in those situations, how will you find the coordinates? For example, for A, you will identify what two lines pass or intersect at this point. Now for A, we know that the lines that intersect at A are those lines which pass from 0, 5, 5, 0, 0, 5, 5, 0, and the second line which meets up at A with this line is the line that passes from 0, 8 and 0, 8 and 4, 0. If we solve these two lines simultaneously, the lines that pass from 0, 5 to 5, 0 and 0, 8, 4, 0, we can get the coordinates of A. Let me just solve for coordinates of A and teach you how can we find these coordinates from solving the two equations simultaneously. Okay, we know that A is somewhere where the two lines that intersect as the lines that pass from 0, 5 and 5, 0. From our points, we know that this should be the line x plus y is equals to 5. X plus y is equals to 5. We also know that A lies where this line, that is x plus y is equals to 5, crosses or intersects with the line which passes from 0, 8 and 4, 0. From our list of points, we know that this should be 2x plus y is equals to 8. 2x plus y is equals to 8. If we solve these two equations simultaneously, x is equals to 5 minus y, putting it into the second equation, 2, 5 minus y plus y is equals to 8. 10 minus 2y plus y is equals to 8. Minus y is equals to minus 2, y is equals to 2, and we also know that x is equals to 5 minus y, therefore 5 minus 2, x is equals to 3. So the coordinates of A are 3, 2, which we already got from drawing our graphs. You can pause this video over here and calculate all the coordinates that we have plotted our graph. I have worked out for A is 3, 2. You can also work out for B, that is 1, 6. How will you do that? At point B, you will identify what two lines intersect or cross the point B. We know that lines that pass from 0, 8 to 4, 0 crosses with the line which passes from 0, 7 to 7, 0. If we solve both the lines, we will get coordinates of B. Likewise, we can get coordinates of C. Now our objective was to minimize our costs. Moving on to our objectives. Once we have identified all the corner points of a feasible region, We will substitute these values in our objective function one by one. Let us substitute first of all point A, which is 3 comma 2. We will get 6 into 3 plus 4 into 2. This will give us 18 plus 8, that is 26. Similarly, if you put on all the values one by one, you will get at A your cost should be 26. That is, you can make this medicine by consuming 3 units of X and 2 units of Y, and your total cost will be 26. Similarly, you can consume 1 units of X and 6 units of Y, which will give you a cost of 6 into 1 plus 4 into 6. That is, in totality it will be 6 into 1 is 6 plus 24, that is 30. Likewise, if you calculate costs on point C, which is 6 into 3 plus 4 into 4, this will give you a total cost of 18 plus 16, which is 34. And on point D, which will give you a cost of 6 into 5 plus 4 into 0, that is 6 into 5, 30. We know that we can minimize our costs at point A, that is, if we make our medicines with 3 units of X and 2 units of Y, it will cost us only 26 rupees. This is the cost minimization point 3, 2. And if you check your inequalities, all inequalities, that is conditions for iron and conditions of calcium, will be met at these two quantities of X and Y, that is 3 and 2.